welcome to week 1. Also known as my first draft league match ever. So this is the first time I've ever had to prep a team and try not to suck. So that's what we're going to try to do this week. So full disclosure, I'm recording this actually the day before the match. The match is going to be on the 30th at 6 p.m. Eastern. It is currently the 29th, and I'm technically supposed to be working, but I have a very busy work schedule this week. So I'm not going to have much time tomorrow to do this. I got stuff I need to do later today, so I'm just trying to squeeze this in where I can. But we're just going to go over my thoughts heading into the match, and what my team is, and what my thought process was behind what I picked. I do have a kind of a script because I want to make sure I just organize my thoughts well and I'm not all over the place like I usually am. So this will be, obviously I'll really be releasing this after the match. We'll have this and then the match and then probably some post-game analysis from me. So it'll all be in one video. I'm not going to release this before I play. That would be stupid because I'd be revealing my team. So so going in this match, week 1 against the New York City Nidokings, I feel pretty good, I think, about this matchup. I'm not super confident, obviously, in the prep because this is the first time, and I have not only do I have no information on my opponent, their play style, what they prefer to use on this team, because obviously they haven't played yet, and I haven't played them in a previous league, so I don't know them personally. So going into this, the only thing I can really do is look at what the teams have, try to guess what the opponent wants to bring, and try to answer that with what I can of my own. So these are the two teams. My team's on the top, their team is on the bottom. So the first thing I kind of noticed when I was looking at these teams is the speed. My opponent has one of the fastest Pokemon in the entire format in Rabombi, and also Zoroark, which is pretty speedy. But I have 2 vital Pokemon that outspeed almost everything on their team other than Rabombi. So that would be Thundurus and Lycanroc. Now, Thundurus, if I'm using him as a support, his speed isn't going to matter a lot because he'll have priority on most of his moves, but he does have a high special attack stat, so I probably will want to hit a Thunderbolt or 2 here and there. So having that speed is important. The other thing I noticed is that I have to play around Fake Out a lot because they have 3 Fake Outs. I don't think I expect Delibird to come, so I don't expect I have to actually deal with 3 Fake Out users in one game, but I could definitely see Hitmontop and Ludicolo being there, especially Hitmontop, the first pick, Intimidate, obviously not the best tool against my team unless you play very carefully with it, or you're very confident that I'm not going to be Defiant Thundurus or bring Articuno. So we might see Hitmontop with a different ability even, which would be kind of crazy, but I don't know what to expect, to be honest. But Fake Out is definitely something I need to keep in mind. Another thing is that I noticed that they don't really have many options to apply status effects to me. The big ones would be I can get Thunder Waved by Xatu or Dunsparce if they decide to bring Dunsparce, and I could get Yawned by Kingdra, but I kind of doubt that they would run Yawn. Stun Spore from Rabombi is also potentially kind of scary, but I'm not super concerned about that. That seems kind of niche, and I can't really prepare for every possible niche build that they might run. Another thing I noted going into this matchup is that their speed control is a bit lacking. So the only Pokemon they have that can set Tailwind or Trick Room is Xatu. So the only real form of speed control they have other than Xatu is some of their Pokemon can learn Icy Wind or Bulldoze. Bulldoze is not going to be very good against me. I have a lot of ground immunities. And Icy Wind is good. Obviously, you're not going to run Icy Wind, Marowak, or something crazy like that. Maybe Ludicolo. I doubt Kingdra would ever consider it. And yeah, there's also redirection is very rare in this format because obviously Follow Me is such a broken move that almost everything that has it would have been used in the previous season, so it would be banned here. They do have Ally Switch on 3 Pokemon. I don't know. I hate the move. I don't know whether to expect it or not. We'll just have to see and play around it. It's not like you're going to prep for it. And then, yeah, so another big thing is they've invested heavily in the 2 Swift Swimmers, but they don't have a Drizzle Pokemon, obviously, because there's only like 1 in the whole format. And they don't have like a Prankster, Rain Dancer like my Thundurus. So if they want to put the rain up, they have to do it manually and with a Pokemon that doesn't have a priority on it. So the fastest Pokemon they have that can do it is Zoroark. But Xatu can also do it. So I just need to be aware of that because if I get outpaced, then it's going to be very hard for me to win with the team that I'm bringing. Because when I was looking at what we got going on here, I kind of felt that Lycanroc has a really good matchup if I set it up properly. It could just run 4 moves and essentially have a chance to OHKO most Pokemon on this team with, the ones it's not. It's mostly getting like clean 2-hit KOs. I'll get more into like the moves and why they're there when I go through the team specifically, but yeah, so I really liked Lycanroc's prospects here, so I definitely wanted to build the team around him this week. And then the other thing I need to be mindful of in the game itself is that, Zoroark is a thing. If I see Hitmontop come out and it doesn't intimidate me, I need to be prepared for either it to be a Hitmontop that does not have Intimidate or for it to be Zoroark. So, thankfully, I'm not super worried about Zoroark, but that could come back to bite me. I guess we'll find out. So yeah, with all that said, this is the team I'm using. Yeah, let me move myself. Move myself out of the way a little bit. So yeah, these are the 6 I'm bringing. So the 2 that I am most interested in are Lycanroc and Thundurus. I actually could see this being a very good lead if they don't bring Hitmontop. I'd be surprised if they didn't bring Hitmontop, but I can use Thundurus at least in game 1 to sort of keep it at bay, because they won't know until we play what the ability is. Like I said, Lycanroc has an insanely good matchup into a lot of the Pokemon on this team. So for example, if I run, I think here I have Jolly, but I actually could run Adamant if I wanted to outspeed base 95s, but I think I'm gonna run Jolly just to make sure I outspeed. Actually, I outspeed everything. I don't outspeed Zoroark if I'm not Jolly. I think that's why I'm Jolly. I'm carrying the Life Orb with Tough Claws, so the damage output's actually quite good. Accelerock is actually going to be, I think, surprisingly damaging, especially if you look at my Thunder set. I actually have Leer, and this might not be the greatest of ideas, but basically the idea here is that I do have a Trick Room mode, obviously, with Registeel, and if I put Trick Room up, it kind of hurts the other 2 like main Pokemon that I want to use, because Lycanroc is super fast, right? You don't want to be using Lycanroc in Trick Room, but Accelerock has +1 priority, so even in Trick Room I can go first. And we also have, we have Thundurus with Leer, so that if we're in Trick Room, Lycanroc will be faster than Thundurus, and which would reverse the order because of Trick Room. So Thundurus would go before Lycanroc, you'd Leer, and then you'd get off Accelerock. So even in Trick Room, you threaten a lot of damage output. And Leer's just an interesting tool just for lowering defense in general, because my team is very physically oriented. And by very I mean like almost 100% physically oriented in terms of the damage. So having a way to lower defense is kind of nice. And then the rest of this, that kind of makes sense. Thunderwave, just to be able to throw out some paralysis, and that's a form of speed control. Thunderbolt is a 93% chance to OHKO a max HP Xatu with the 44 special attack EVs. The 212 speed on Thunderous is just outspeed max speed Zoroark by 1. I didn't need any more speed than that because I wasn't going to outspeed Rabombi. So I just put the rest in special attack. The UXE set, pretty straightforward, max HP. A lot of speed with a timid nature allows it to outspeed everything except for the top 3, Rabombi, Zoroark, Xatu on the other team. Yuxi is kind of here is my panic button. If I can't prevent them from pressing Rain Dance, which, you know, I can't taunt Xatu because of its ability. I have like the oh god press Sunny Day button to try to bail myself out, which they might not expect me to have. I could actually run Sunny Day on multiple Pokemon on this team, but I wasn't. That's a little bit too much, a little bit too YOLO. But yeah, we have the Sunny Day here. If we find ourselves in a scenario where in the rain and we're in danger of being outpaced and destroyed. Reflect with Light Clay is there just to protect against Marowak. I don't want to get... Regishield does not want to eat a Flare Blitz without having an Iron Defense boost because he'll just die. Even with this very high defense, I think it's a range to OHKO with Flare Blitz. So I brought Reflect, and then Helping Hand is pretty straightforward. Like, I have no offensive investment in this, so this is just gonna want to press Helping Hand next to whatever's attacking, and then boost their damage output. Registeel also pretty straightforward, max HP, max defense with an Impish Nature to give it even more defense to maximize body press damage. If you get an Iron Defense off, if I get an Iron Defense off, I don't think anything on their team can really take me out. It's like even like max special attacks Zoroark's like a 3-hit KO with Flamethrower on 4 special defense. And then I have Protect and Leftovers to sort of, you know, get that recovery too when I need it. So I'm hoping that Registeel puts in work because I took him pretty early and invested a lot in him. And then the final two are kind of like these are like the interesting picks, right? Like you look at my draft and you would expect me to probably consider bringing Thunderous, Registeel, Yuxi, maybe Articuno, Lycanroc almost every week, right? Because those are the quote-unquote like high-tier Pokemon that I picked. But I actually have 2 Pokemon that I'm bringing this week that are in the lower tier of my draft. So we have Poliwrath, and instead of running Swift Swim, it's actually running Water Absorb. This is another way for me to try to play defensively if I get stuck in the rain, is I can just use Poliwrath's Water Absorb to switch in on, like, you know, Flareon or Lycanroc don't want to eat a water type move in the rain for sure, so you just switch Poliwrath into there and absorb it. 60 speed with a Jolly Nature is going to outspeed a max speed Jolly Marowak if they wanted to be like super insane and do that. So that's, you know, kind of just like a random thing to be prepped for, but you never know. And then running if you run Poliwrath next to Thunderous with the Expert Belt and you Leer Marowak, even if it's max HP invested, a -1 Marowak is an OHKO from Waterfall with 196 attack EVs. So that's pretty nice. You have Bulldoze there as a way to control speed a little bit. Registeel can't have its speed drop because of Clear Body. Thunderous and Yuxi are obviously immune to it. So yeah, it's good there as a form of speed control if I need it. And then Close Combat just rounds out the set. And obviously Protect, but Close Combat's there because it can OHKO Dunsparce, it can OHKO Delibird, it can OHKO Zoroark, and just do a lot of damage in general. And then finally, we have Flareon with a Citrus Berry, running Flash Fire instead of Guts, obviously, since I'm not running Toxic Orb. Flash Fire it's kind of like this, it's here to fill a similar role to Poliwrath, right? If I find myself in a scenario where I can't avoid eating a Flare Blitz from Marowak, I can switch in Flareon if I have in the back to eat that up. And then, you know, Flareon does pretty good damage. Like, you have an 80% chance to OHKO Ludicolo with Flare Blitz outside the rain. You have Yawn to put things to sleep. So yeah, I think Flareon could be pretty useful depending on what they bring. I feel pretty decently about what I've put together here, but I have no idea what to expect. My expectations going into this are like, I could lose horribly, I could win handily, it could be close. I have no idea what to expect. But yeah, so this is the team I built. Yeah, that's gonna do it. So we'll just hop into the battle. Now for me, it's gonna be a day later, but for you, it's gonna be like this. It's almost time. We got like 5 minutes. I'm feeling pretty nervous. I don't know why. It's because like it's not like I'm streaming this or like a bunch of people are watching it live. I feel, for some reason, I feel more nervous right now than anytime I've competed in Ocarina of Time randomizer tournaments where like I've had races where like, you know, 300, 400 people have watched, and I didn't feel as nervous then as I feel right now for some reason. But hopefully this is gonna be fun. So just probably gonna edit this up a bit, cut around so that there's not as much downtime in the video. But yeah, we're gonna be getting our best of 3 in. So I don't know what the opponent's team is ahead of time, only like what their full bench is. So I'm gonna be just as surprised as everybody else when this starts. So yeah, we're gonna jump right into it, and wish me luck. Alrighty, it's time. All right. Oh boy, we're just starting. Okay. So what did they bring? They brought Doublade, they brought the Rain Core, they brought Zoroark, Marowak, and Ribombee. So this is about what I expected. I definitely think let's see. What do I want to lead with here? The only real way they have through Registeel is Marowak. I kind of want to go Thundurus, Registeel, and then Lycanroc, Flareon. They didn't bring Intimidate. I can't Thunderbolt. I'm actually down to go Thundurus, Poliwrath, Lycanroc. Do I want to bring Registeel or do I want to bring Flareon? I have Reflect, but it's not very useful here except for against Marowak. I don't know if I want to reveal Poliwrath's ability though. Maybe let's go Thundurus, Lycanroc. No, Thundurus, Registeel, Lycanroc, and Poliwrath. Okay, all right. This started fast. So they lead Ludicolo and Doublade. Interesting. Now Doublade can learn Rain Dance. I can also get faked out here. I kind of want to taunt Doublade and just protect, because I think I'm gonna get faked out here. Nope, they fake out on the Thundurus. And they trick me a Choice Scarf. Okay, so that's interesting. So I can... So I'm going to be trapped with whatever I press here. I think I'm okay with that. I'm just going to press Thunderbolt and Ludicolo and go for an Iron Defense. Okay, so that does 30%. I get U-turned. They go to Kingdra and they press Rain Dance. Okay. So I did bring Poliwrath for this, for Water Absorb. They're very... I am Choice Scarf now though, so that's actually kind of interesting. But they're probably faster than my Thunderous. I'm down to... I'm gonna double into Ludicolo and try to get rid of it if I can. They flip turn me. Is this... What is this gonna be? Doublade, okay. Muddy Water comes out. 25%. Body Press picks up the knockout. Okay, so... What is... What didn't they bring? I think I want to protect this turn. Do I want to reveal the Poliwrath tech? And keep Thunderous around? I don't think I need Thunderous for anything else at this point. So I'm just going to protect and Thunderbolt into Kingdra. That does a lot of... Oh, it's Zoroark, okay. Focus Blast comes out in the Registeel. I can't escape. Okay, so I'm trapped in, and I can only use Thunderbolt. That's not that bad, though, because... I can just knock out Zoroark with Thunderbolt now. They don't have a switch in the Thunderbolt. The problem is I can't hit Doublade with Registeel, so I'm just going to Iron Defense here. Okay, they Swords Dance. That's kind of scary. Yeah, I can't really hit Doublade with anything, really. I think I need to start doing damage to Doublade. And last turn of Rain, unless they're... They could be Damp Rock. I'm just going to Body Press Kingdra. Shadow Sneak, that does a lot of damage. Thunderbolt comes out to 64%. Thunderous is going to go down. How much does his Body Press do? That's a lot of damage. Okay. I should be fine then, because I can just... I think I'll just Waterfall. I did reveal that I brought Poliwrath, which is not super ideal, but... We do take the win. Oh. I need to upload and share replay. Show up in a notepad. Assume they'll just challenge me again. Yep, alright. So we're in the game 2 here. So what do I think they might change up this game from game 1? I didn't reveal Lycanroc in the back. I also didn't reveal Poliwrath's ability. They don't know that it's not Swift Swim. So I'm kind of... I wonder if... What might they try to change up here? They didn't bring Marowak or Ribombee game 1. They might be worried about Registeel, and they might try to bring Marowak this time. I don't think they got what they wanted out of Kingdra, so they might try for the Marowak play this time. So I think what I want to do this time, actually, is go Thunderous Lycanroc and bring Flareon in the back. And then, do I want Registeel? I mean, Registeel kind of did work. I kind of want to just bring Registeel again, to be honest. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so there's the Marowak. I believe that... I have this written down. Okay, so what I want to do... I might get faked out this turn. I kind of want to switch to Flareon and protect this turn. I don't want to get owned by fake out Flare Blitz or something. Okay, okay. Focus. Okay, so the one on the left is Zoroark. That's good to know. Yeah, so the one on the left is Zoroark, the one on the right is Marowak. So how do I want to play this? I don't want to get... I think I might just switch out again. And just go for a Rock Slide. Okay, so that's actual Marowak. Rock Slide... Oh, that's a crit. Alright, we take those, I guess. I don't know what that was going to do. Ooh, I feel a little bad about that, but I can check that after. Okay, so they can Rain Dance now. I'm probably gonna get faked out here, right? And I can press Muddy Water. Muddy Water is gonna hurt. I think I need... I want to go for Taunt, because I don't think I've revealed it yet. And I'm gonna go for Protect. Okay, Fake Out goes into Thunderous. It's probably Muddy Water then. That was Focus Blast. Oh no, that's Zoroark. Okay. So I'm gonna Taunt Ludicolo. And just go for Play Rough onto the slot. I'll shut out speed unless they're Scarf. I haven't really been paying super close attention to the speed. Taunt comes out, so they can't Rain Dance. They do focus. Okay, they are faster than me. So they... I think that is Scarf then. Yeah, that should be Scarf. That's good to know. Zoroark. So they have Ludicolo that's taunted, and they have Zoroark. I just go Registeel here, and I am going to go for a Thunderbolt onto Ludicolo, and I think I can just eat a Focus Blast, to be honest, and just Iron Defense. Thunderous is doing really good damage here, actually. So Focus Blast goes out into Thunderous. Thunderbolt comes out into Ludicolo. Muddy Water comes out. I get the Iron Defense off. Thunderous will feint to another Focus Blast. But I can just Body Press. I think I want to switch... I can't Thunder Wave this because it's Dark type. I can't do anything to this because it's Dark type. Marowak's dead. I think I'm okay, and they have real Kingdra in the back still, so I think I'm fine to just sack Flareon and Body Press Body Press into Zoroark. Ooh, that hurts. That is painful. All right, the taunt ends. It's a bit of an issue now because I took 50% to Muddy Water. I took way more damage on Registeel than I intended to there. I'm probably not faster than Ludicolo. I'm just gonna try to Young Kingdra. And Protect. I don't know. I think I'm in a rough spot here. Liquidation. Okay, that just comes out on the Flareon. Is that... Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, so I think I've lost this one, unfortunately. They got the Rain up. I can Thunder Wave, but even still, they will outspeed me. I just have to play for, like, a full pair or something. Yeah, that's GG. Alright. What did I do wrong there? I didn't realize that Zoroark was Scarf. I think that's the biggest thing. And I don't think I should bring Flareon to game 3. I think I should just go with the same 4 that I had. Interesting that they used Liquidation on their Kingdra though, because that's a physical move. Do I just go back to what I did game 1 because it worked, or do I... I kind of wish I had had light screen on Yuxi, to be honest. I think I need to believe more in Lycanroc too. I think I want to go Thundurus, Registeel, Lycanroc, Poliwrath again. Okay, they bring Ribombee this time, so they have Fake Out and they have Speed Swap as options here. I probably just get Faked Out on Thundurus again, right? Which I guess is fine. If they don't, then I can taunt Ribombee in Iron Defense. Okay, let's just Fake Out into that again. Quiver Dance. Okay, they're setting up Ribombee. So it's super fast now. I kind of want to get rid of that now, but I kind of can't. I can... I haven't revealed Leer. I could try... I don't want to let them have Rain Dance, though. This is risky. I taunt so that they can't Rain Dance. Draining Kiss comes out. Body Press. Oh, that doesn't do enough. I wonder how much Thunderbolt does. They are +1 special defense. I think I still just double the slot, though. They're gonna Drain and Kiss me, right? I could Thunder Wave them. And just get another Iron Defense up. Oh, Lightning Rod, that's smart. I guess they probably assumed I was going to Thunderbolt there. So I didn't bring Flareon to handle Marowak now, but I am +3 defense, or +4 defense, so I can't really die to what's his face? So I think I'm going to Leer and Body Press into Ribombee. And hopefully this is enough. Because they are at full. It's not enough. But I can Accelerock. I don't want to get Draining Kissed is the problem. I think I'm in a rough spot here. Because I can Accelerock, but then I take a move from Marowak, and I think I die. I think I have to go for it, though, right? I don't know about this. Okay, they switch out to Ludicolo, and they do feint to Accelerock. I need to be ready for one of these to be Zoroark as well, and not Ludicolo. I think this turn I'll protect Lycanroc and just go for Body Press on the Kingdra. Okay, Fake Out one into Lycanroc, Flip Turn one into Lycanroc. Body Press should knock out. Oh, it doesn't. That's okay. I'm faster. I can Accelerock. I don't really have to, though. I don't know if this is oh no, this is definitely Ludicolo. Okay, so they didn't bring... Oh yeah, they didn't bring Zoroark. So I can Rock Slide in Body Press. The problem is I could miss with the Rock Slide, but I think it covers in case they switch. Yeah. Rain Dance. Okay, I win. Whew. Oh man. I think that I don't know if that crit mattered. I want to. There were a couple of crits that happened. I kind of want to check out. Make sure I get all 3 of the. Oh god, that was so fast paced. I was not. I like started like suddenly, and I was like all flustered. But, oof. GG's. GG's to Dustin. That was fun. That was so stressful. But yeah, so I'm gonna go handle all the submission stuff that we have to do, and then I'll come back and do a little bit of analysis on the games and talk about my thoughts on the matchup and how I did. So see you in a minute. All right, so yeah, we managed to pull off the 2-1 victory. I definitely got pretty lucky with that rock slide crit in game 3. I went back and checked the calc after I asked Dustin about his Marowak spread. It was max defense, so the rock slide was only supposed to do 77 and it did 84 because of the crit. So I don't think it mattered in the grand scheme of things. If we go to the end, so here in this field state, it was a +4 Registeel against Ludicolo Marowak. I don't think Marowak's Flare Blitz was going to be doing enough, especially because I'm pretty sure Ludi pressed Rain Dance here. Yeah, so whatever, at this point, I don't think Marowak's attack in the Registeel would have been able to knock it out. So I would have definitely taken some damage, but like if it were Flare Blitz in the Rain against +4, I would have taken like nothing. It could have been a ground type attack, I guess, but you know, still at +4, it wouldn't have hurt that bad. The other possibility was if Lycanroc had gone down, I think it would have been fine, because I don't think Kingdra can knock out Registeel here. Maybe actually in the Rain, maybe. But I still had, I believe it was Poliwrath I still had in the back, so I think I would have been fine there. But if I'm wrong, you know, I hope I'm not. If I'm wrong, I might have actually won that game because of the crit. But yeah, so all in all, I'm happy. I think what I was most surprised about there, other than the fact that I need to fix I was standing up for the match. I need to fix my camera. I think what surprised me the most there, other than the fact that I was like a nervous wreck for no apparent reason, because like I wasn't doing this in front of an audience or anything, I was not expecting Registeel to be as important to the match as he was. In game 2, he kind of got shut down because of the Zoroark, and I think it was mostly because I didn't realize it was Scarf. So if we go back and look at this game, I think my lead was pretty bad too. The Lycanroc, maybe I was too passive actually. I was worried about Fake Out here, right? So that's why I switched Thundurus out, because he had faked my Thundurus out in the first game, and he had been focusing a lot on faking Thundurus out. And I had brought Flareon specifically in case he decided to mix it up game 2 and bring Marowak, but I don't think it actually ended up doing anything, because it was actually the Zoroark that was on the field, not the Marowak that I switched into. Thankfully I protected that, but actually I crit. Oh. I actually crit his Marowak twice, didn't I? It didn't matter in this game because I lost, but that's actually so unfortunate for him. I'm not supposed to apologize for RNG, but I do feel kind of bad about that. Yeah, so the Fake Out kept going into Thundurus, as that's what I was playing around a lot. I think here I couldn't tell that it was Scarf because I had protected and Fake Out had gone, and then Kingdra went first actually, or yeah, I got faked out, so Thundurus didn't move, so I didn't know the speed this turn. So the next turn, I was not expecting Zoroark to be faster than me. I think I had pressed Play Rough here. I was not expecting the Scarf. to hit me there. So that kind of derailed that game for me, because then I was just stuck in a really awkward spot where I had a Regiseal that had no boosts, so I couldn't really hit any good body press. I guess I did get the iron defense up. I think I just I lost to the focus blast. Yeah, the focus blast did a lot of damage because I don't have any special defense investment here. So if I had somehow figured out that it was Scarf, I might have been able to play different. But having Scarf on Zoroark was really smart, because otherwise I don't think it would have been able to really do anything in this matchup other than try to fake me out with like it being disguised as another Pokemon. But yeah, so in all, I was like really surprised by how much work Regiseal put in. Like on the physical side, it was just untouchable. Even like when Doublade had a Swords Dance up, I wasn't afraid. In Marowak, I don't even know if Marowak got to press a move, to be honest with you. It was really unfortunate for Marowak there. But yeah, so the team they brought was mostly what I expected. They didn't bring Hitmontop because they probably didn't want to have to worry about Defiant and competitive. Maybe and you know, it wouldn't have been great even without all that. So I do think they brought the right 6, and they did bring the 6 that I most likely expected to see. I was a little surprised to see Doublade. I kind of expected Xatu, but yeah, I'm pretty happy. I was definitely playing very flustered, and I need to work on that. It kind of like started faster than I expected it to, so I was caught a little off guard. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. So I think I still have a lot to learn here, and I will definitely need to go back and review these replays on my own. But I mean, you can't get much better than a win to start it all off, right? You can't have I mean, it would have been better to go 2-0, right? That would have been a little bit more confidence, but still feels good to pick up a win. Hopefully it's not my only one. So for my next match, I'll at least have a little bit of info on the opponent. I'll be able to look at their games and maybe get some better idea of what they want to do. We'll see how that goes. So I have to make sure not to take too much stock into what the next opponent is doing, because they'll approach building against my team probably differently than, you know, whatever team they're playing this week. So yeah, so I guess that's gonna wrap it up. I hope it was an enjoyable match. It went very fast. I didn't expect a super long match, but I think we were done all 3 games within like, was it like less than 20 minutes? So that was kind of a surprise. I think at this point the team overview and this outro combined are longer than the actual games were, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I'll definitely try to maybe prepare more of a script for these post-game reviews. I'm honestly still just a little flustered right now. It's been like 5 minutes since the match. I didn't really have a ton of time to gather my thoughts, but I just wanted to get this done because I'm super tired. I had to be up super early for work today, and we had meetings all day, and I have it all again tomorrow, so I have to get to bed early. So I just wanted to get this done tonight. But yeah, let's get do it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you for next week's games.